For somebody that didn't feel like coming this morning, I sure am glad because I feel so much better. And I worked up a good sweat today. I'm working out about 45 minutes because I've added 2 machines, but there's one in the circuit part that I can't do because it just, I don't know, it's something, it tweaks the back of my knee for some reason, and Lord knows I don't want an injury. So I just kind of skip that one and do different machines instead of that one in this place. So, whew. Now I got to stop by Walmart on my way home. I had to pick a couple items. I gotta figure out what's for dinner. Is that not the going question? This week has kind of been messed up with, you know, Memorial Day, and James had leftovers for that for his lunch yesterday. Then Granny sent him a plate home last night, and he took that. He had some stuff left over from Memorial Day that he ate for dinner last night, and then he took his plate that Granny made him for lunch today. So now I got to figure out what to cook tonight. So I'm going to try to hopefully find something in Walmart. Sometimes you can just kind of look at the stuff, get an idea. I'm just running out of ideas. I want to find me some new recipes, but I just really haven't had the time to just kind of sit down and just focus on Pinterest or anything, you know. There's other pressing things. I want to get home and do my honeydews at home, and I want to go thrifting if at all possible today, but looking at everything I need to do at home, I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do that or not. We shall see. But this is your reminder. Get up and get moving. Even if you don't feel like it, you'll be so happy you did, and you'll feel so good about yourself when you get through. Feels so good. All right, y'all. I've got home. Got my honeydews done. Well, most of them. Know what I'm cooking for dinner. So now I'm going thrifting. I need this for my sanity. I just need that little bit of retail therapy, whether I buy something or not. I just want to get out. I want to walk in that store, smell it, and say, honey, I'm home. This is my happy place. So hopefully I'll find some goodies. If not, I'll have a good time. Hey, y'all. Thrifting was not the best today. The stores were jam-packed, and I'm seeing a lot of people are here on vacation and all of that. So I was unable to film in the stores because it was all I could do to even like look in the stores because there was just so many people around. But I did pick up a couple of things, a couple of them for myself, a couple of them for Delana. So instead of like, you know, holding it up, showing you what I got and how much I paid for it, I went ahead and styled my items, and then I'll go show you what I got Delana. And I did pick my daddy up something, and it's still in my car. So I will insert a picture of that. But let me show you what I got, starting in my dining room. I could not believe I found it, and I love it. So I've got it right over here on this shelf, so I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you. Look at this vintage nutcracker where you like put the nuts in and you turn this and then it, you know, crushes them all up. Now I did put a paper towel in here, kind of just, I washed it all up, and then I just put a paper towel in here just so you could kind of see it on the shelf. But I paid $4.99 for this, and I love it so much. Look at that. And all of it come apart. I was able to clean it really well. So, I mean, I can honestly use it if I wanted to. But I've set it up here for decor. And I just love how it looks on that little shelf. And the blue and the red, white, and blue. See where I'm going with this? I think it is cute. You know, how cute would this be to maybe get some like, oh, you know those little lights like they put in the wine bottles? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But $4.99 for that, and I absolutely love it. Now, the next item is in my bathroom. Look at that. It was brand new. It still had all of the things wrapped around it, the plug covers on it, everything. But look at that. I'm gonna turn the light on. It's like a copper color, It come from Bath and Body Works, and I know they're like $15. I paid $1.99 for it, and it's perfect. And in here at night, we do kind of need a night light because we sleep with this door shut, but if I have to get up in the middle of the night, I'm just having to feel my way. So I think it's gonna be perfect in here. And for $1.99, yes please. And these are cute. Like, even if you don't have the refills in it, you can still use it as a light. So got that for myself. Now, Delana has been working on a gallery wall in her house. So she has been needing frames, wouldn't you know? So let me go show y'all the frames I picked her up today. Okay, the first frame I picked her up was this one. Now, see that? It was $2.99. It is missing the glass, but she didn't care. And I love it. Y'all know how I am about, you know, circles and ovals and stuff. Now this one will not hang, but she can sit it somewhere and it'll be really cute and go with all of her decor. And then this next one, I paid $1.99 for. And this is that color. It doesn't really look like it here, but this is kind of that color she's incorporating into her house. And it does have a spot where you can hang it. And honestly, if she wanted to, we could paint it, but she's loving all the different shades of blue, greens, and teals and all of that. So she was very excited about this, and she's wanting all shapes and sizes. So when I seen this, I picked this up for her, and yeah. And then I got my daddy, when we were organizing his little travel trailer, I was like, do you have an iron and an ironing board? He said, no, I don't. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna get you one. Y'all, I found him the travel size ironing board with the hook where it'll hang up for $2.99. It looked like it had never been used. It looked brand new. So I picked that up for him, and now I'm on the lookout for him an iron. I'm probably just gonna go buy one because I don't know that I would trust, I don't know. I mean, I say I don't know if I would trust one from the thrift store, but why not? But I'm just gonna go get him an iron so he can put that in his travel trailer and be set for when he's off working and he needs to iron, you know, touch up a shirt or something, because we got his stuff hung up in there, but the closets are not so tall. They're not tall enough that the ends are kind of like laying over, so he may have to touch up the ends or something like that. But I was so happy when I found that ironing board for $2.99, so I will insert a picture of that right here. Well, that is my thrift haul. It wasn't the biggest thrift haul, but you know, it was nice. And I had a couple other items in my buggy, and then I was like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I have nowhere for that. And so I put them back. But just being picky and just being, you know, if I don't know where I'm gonna put it, or if I don't think I have a spot for it, I'm just not picking it up. And I'm on the lookout for things that Delana's asked for, or things that my mama needs, or, you know, stuff like that. But all in all, that was my thrift haul styled. So I have been going through the comments on the video about Granny. Yes, y'all, she is 96 years old. She is a little spitfire. She just had a birthday in April, turned 96. And she still, you know, cooks every day, does for herself. She don't drive. We drive her and take her to appointments and stuff. But as far as taking care of herself, she does all that. She's just a mess. And I assure you, if you come over, that meal that she cooked yesterday is a typical average meal at my granny's. That's just normal. That's what I grew up with. And that's why I can't eat over there all the time. I mean, talk about fattening a person up. Woo, Lord. But she just, you're not gonna leave her house hungry. And she is gonna make sure you're fed. And you might as well come hungry, because you're not gonna leave without eating. So, she gonna make you eat. And I can't wait to film the cooking video, but y'all gonna have to just give me some grace, because filming her doing a cooking video is so hard, because she's all over the place. She just does. She moves 100 miles an hour, and she don't stop to think and allow me to, you know, get the angles and stuff. So Y'all just got to give me some grace, and I'm gonna do the very best I can, because editing her cooking videos, woo! But I can't wait. I can't wait. It's been a while since we've done a cooking video, and she is so excited. So the recipe she's gonna share, if y'all have heard of it and done it before, just act like you hadn't. Act like it's the first time you're hearing it. Act like it's just gonna be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Just humor her. She's 96. That's what we do. But it's gonna be good, I can assure you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're having BLTs for dinner tonight. I don't know if I've told y'all that or not. I'm so ready for it. I'm so hungry. All I've had is a few pretzels today, my coffee, and my strawberry lemonade. And I'm so hungry, but like, I don't want to eat right now and ruin my appetite for dinner. I know, the struggle, right? First world problems. Oh, and y'all, I'm not gonna kill the cat. I'm not gonna kill the cat. I dislike that cat, but I understand the cat is just being a cat. But these are the same neighbors that really never take care of their kids and watch their kids until they started going in people's mailboxes and getting their mail. Then the mom and them finally had a wake-up call. But this is also the neighbors that when I went over there to tell him something about his kids, he shut the door in my face, you know? So they're not responsible pet owners. They're not responsible parents. They're like the worst neighbors. Ugh. But I'm not gonna kill the cat. I am getting a water gun, and I'm gonna squirt the cat with water because it needs to stay out of my yard, because I make sure when Buster's out in the front, I do not let him go in their yard, because it's common courtesy. I watch him, and Buster knows exactly where he can go, and if he slips over that way, I get on to him, and I keep an eye on him, and I call him back. So, you know, common courtesy, common courtesy. So, yeah, they're not my favorite people. You know what I mean? And I really, really, really can't stand that cat. And I don't normally dislike cats. I mean, my son and daughter-in-law have 2 cats, Arthur and Link, and I love them. You know, I'm not anti-cat. I'm anti-cat in my yard, killing my birds, scaring my birds away, that I've worked so hard to get them back into my yard, and now they're not there because the stupid cat. So that's my beef with them and that cat. So that's enough about that. All right, so I got some clothes fixing, the dryer's fixing to kick off, and I'm gonna get them out and swap my load over, and then wait for time to cook the bacon. And I'm gonna be cooking it outside on my back porch in my little skillet, so I don't have bacon grease everywhere or the bacon smell in my house. I love that skillet. Delana loves hers. She got one thrifting. But she did tell me that they have them at Walmart for like $20. So my mama wants one, so I guess I'm gonna end up getting her one from Walmart, because I've yet to see another one at the thrift store since Delana got hers. So I keep looking, but I've also not been going thrifting as much, so that's another problem. That's a problem with me not getting to thrift as much. But thanks to y'all and your comments, sharing your stories and how, you know, you miss your mama or your daddy or your grandma, or, you know, different ones in your family, and reiterating how truly blessed I am to still have my family, my mama, my daddy, my granny. You know, it's comments like that that have made me really stop and realize, you know, I am very blessed to still have them in my life. You know, we almost lost my daddy 1.5 years ago. And that was a very scary ordeal. We almost lost my nephew almost 1 year ago, you know, and it really has resonated with me that, you know, stuff will wait. But anytime that I get the opportunity to be with family and spend time with them, even if it is up there painting or helping my daddy organize his travel trailer, whatever, I'm making that a priority, and just, you know, other stuff can just wait. Because I don't know how much longer the Lord's gonna allow us to have Granny or my daddy. I mean, he's my spring chicken, or my mama for that matter. And so I don't want to, something happen to them and me have to look at them in their casket and be filled with, I wish I would have let all of that go and spent time with them, you know? So I'm so thankful that y'all have shared that with me, because it has really helped me to realize, because I think sometimes we can just get caught up in our own lives that we tend to take for granted the blessings we truly have until, you know, they're pointed out by others. So thank y'all for that. I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I don't mind sharing my family with you. I don't mind. And Granny meant every word she said yesterday. If y'all would have come, she would have fed you. And how, I don't know how it works, but she always has enough food for whoever's there. It's like the little lady with the meal, the barrel and the meal. Every time she went to it, she always had enough. In the Bible, same thing with Granny. She always has enough. It doesn't matter how many just happen to show up. There's always enough. And we're very blessed. So thank you for bringing that to my attention and reiterating that time and time again. You do not know how much that truly means to me. Okay, I've yacked on long enough, but I think I've covered everything, the most common like requests or questions in the on the video. So, all right, let me just go wait for the straw to click off, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Loving it. Y'all look, I have a new Amarilla. Isn't that pretty? This is a surprise. Buster's finding something. And then those lilies are still beautiful over there. I put my chicken out there. That's where my grandson wanted to put it. And I really like it out there much better than on the table. So we did that. Just like that, my bacon is cooked. I put my lid back on my pot so it can kind of cool down, because I want to put this grease in my little grease catcher so I can have it to cook with. So yeah, and guess what? My house doesn't smell like bacon. Yay! That bacon smell is horrible to try to get out of your house. So I'm so glad that my house does not smell like bacon. And let me show you. Ta-da! Bacon. Yum! Now I gotta cut up some tomatoes and get my lettuce and stuff ready. And we about to feast on some BLTs. I love it on wheat bread. So this just sounds so good. There's nothing like a BLT sandwich in the summertime. Now I wish it was our fresh garden tomatoes, but it's not. But the next best thing to homegrown fresh garden tomatoes, in my opinion, are the tomatoes on the vine from Walmart. Like, see how they have the vine? And they're usually in the bags. And these taste the closest, in my opinion, to homegrown tomatoes. So, got those. They are kind of small, so I'll probably have to slice up a couple of them. But then I'll have enough left over to make me like a salad tomorrow or something like that. And then for my lettuce, I don't use like regular lettuce. I use, let me show you. I love the spinach and spring mix. That's what we love on our BLTs. Lettuce doesn't always agree with me, but I find that I have no issues with spinach. So, and I don't have any problem with the spring mix. So, which is baby spinach, baby lettuce, and baby greens. This I don't have any problems with, but like a regular head of lettuce just doesn't agree with me.